Thank you for turning up in spite of this Mumbai rain. For someone who's coming from Delhi, to me this is an awesome. That's what I just posted on Facebook. Uh, Thank you so much, Anupamji, for turning up. And it makes all the sense for me, uh, given that I have read a bit and part of your childhood when I was going through your book, and there are certain chapters which I just was talking to you were quite inspirational. Let's start with the talking about like it happened yesterday. किसी ने खूब कहा है बचपन की वो अमीरी न जाने कहाँ खो गई वरना बारिशों के पानी में हमारे भी जहाज चला करते थे कहीं उस बचपन की खोई हुई अमीरी को मैं ढूंढने चला था इस किताब के सहारे एक दौर था जब अपनी हाफ पैंट की पॉकेट में उस पॉकेट मनी के 10 रुपए को रख के मैं बहुत अमीर महसूस करता था एक आज का ये दौर है जहां उस 10 के 10 लाख बन चुके लगता है कि अभी अमीर होना बाकी है आई थिंक दैट्स द mantra which actually drove me to pen down like it happened yesterday. It goes back to last year when I was graduating from my B school, and my then would be wife and a couple of good friends of mine said, "You're done with engineering days, 4 years of engineering and 1 year of drilling MBA. In between these two, which one is the best academic time period of your life?" And my answer was none actually. Because probably my best time period of the best academic days of my life goes back to those 14 years of school time, class 1 to 12, as well as the nursery and KG. This was also the time when I was done with the promotion of my second novel and I was thinking of कि अब अगला क्या लिखा जाए. It made all the sense for me to go back to those brilliant special days of my life and write something about them because there is this saying in the foreword, I'll put it down there. When I was in school, I thought this is not the best academic period. यहाँ school uniform पहनी पड़ती है and I used to look at the college days. Especially when I saw Amir Khan singing Papa Kehte Hain and the guitar, I thought this is the college life which is so vibrant, so fun. And I think this is going to be the best period. When I landed up in college, all my myths of having girlfriends and hanging out in the movie halls broke. 4 years of engineering, I don't know when it started and when it ended. And I was thinking, no, college is not the best time because every semester I have to stand in front of my father and ask him that college की fees pay करनी है. And then I thought probably the best time is when you start earning your own money. It's been a decade I'm earning my own money, but if you put this question, am I in the best days of my life? And given the fact that I'm 30 and an average lifespan goes to 60 or 65, I see I'm at the peak of the bell curve. Now I have to just slide down. I do not see the best thing out there. And that's what made me nostalgic about the fact that honestly, the best days of my life are behind me when life was so simple. Things were so interesting. I so wanted to live that moment. Practically, I can't. Theoretically, I did. And that's the reason I happened to pen down a story which I would love to call as celebration of nostalgia. So that's the entire reason behind this book like it happened yesterday.
Thank you, Ravinder. A round of applause. Come on, guys. A little life into this group. Mr. Kher, could you tell us how was it thumbing through this book?
Well, I agreed to come today from Goregaon while I was shooting there for two reasons. One is that I like nostalgia, and then I went through some work that you had done. Unfortunately, I have not read the book as yet, but the kind of work that you've done, the kind of writing that you've done, that was very entertaining. for me to read about. For me, I agree with Ravinder completely. I do a play based on my life called Kuch Bhi Ho Sakta Hai, and the best chapter and the best part of that play is the first half of the play, which is right from my birth till I reach Bombay. My acting has a lot to do with how my teachers were, how my neighbors were, how my came from a small town, and in a small town, childhood you register each and every moment. You register everybody. Uh, I remember that we used to like one girl. Means it was never that one person will like girl. 5, 6 friends will like one girl, and the only thing that you will do is you will keep walking behind her. That's it. And if she stopped, then you will sort of pretend that lace has fallen and this thing, and you will pretend to tie this. Even my teachers, I'm thankful to the teachers that I had, the most comical teachers, because they played a very important role in me becoming an actor. Because they were all creations of I don't know who. All my teachers used to beat us up. All my teachers, there was a teacher of mine called Jairam sir. He had a habit of teaching like this. And then his hand used to go off to sleep. वो सो जाता ना हाथ, तो उसको ये फीलिंग नहीं रहती, तो अपने हाथ से ही डर जाता था. So I think somewhere my stories of my childhood, somewhere my father's boss, my father was a clerk in the forest department. My father's boss' nose was long. So I used to feel happy that, okay, my father's nose is better, my father's boss's nose is not right. So I think these are the things when you register your childhood, they make you rich as a person, as an actor, as a writer, as a human being. Because those are the days when you form the basic neve of your own self, the foundation of your own self. So even when I was reading this short film that you have made, which we will hopefully see by the end of it, all those stories, I don't know if Bombay people have enjoyed those stories. If you have, okay, then it's fantastic. So in that sense, you just have to, my grandfather used to say, when you're telling the truth, you don't have to remember it. So I think that's what Ravinder has done, and I admire. I'm sure when I did a book launch, we had all age groups from 16 to 60, and I see a nice age group. So they obviously relate to you, and they don't say, you give them dreams which can come true. So congratulations for what you've done. All the best. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Kher. It looks like
excerpt that a lot of you had messaged me that when you are here, read this part of the book. This is the excerpt which I read in the Google Hangout that we did some 2-3 weeks back. For those who haven't read the book or are yet to read the book, let me just take you back to the time frame. It's the time of 1980s. Imagine you are in a world wherein there is no internet. There is no good friend called Google who's there to answer all your curious questions. And one night, suddenly, after the birthday cake has been cut and you go to sleep, you're looking at the wall clock, tick tock, it's 11:45, and you know कि अगले 15 मिनट में मेरा birthday खत्म हो जाएगा.